Xenogears Sound and Drama. Chapter 8.
Bart and Faye are wandering through the stalactite cave, looking for an exit. The silent, wet darkness is only broken by the faint light of the lichens and moss, and the mechanical light of the gears. After some time, Bart halts in front of a large, rounded boulder wedged inside that appears to be an opening to the rocky wall.
Hey, Faye. My sensors are responding to something. There's a large cavern on the other side of this huge boulder. I doubt we can break it, though.
I guess we could try pushing it.
Yeah. I guess. It worked!
Good work. Hey, why did you hesitate before?
Well, funny thing. The hydromechanical pipe from my knee joint took quite a beating from that fall. It's on the verge of breaking down, and I was worried that pushing the boulder would make it worse. Wouldn't it be funny if my gear malfunctions in a huge cavern like this?
Well, I wouldn't describe it as being funny, if that happens. I hope that your friends are working to get us out.
Don't wait on that. We believe in self-reliance. They'll let us figure out a way to escape by ourselves.
Oh. Well, I wonder if Doc is okay.
The other man? No worries. I'm sure my men saved him by now. Hey, you're awfully quiet all of a sudden. What is it?
We wouldn't have fallen in here if you had only listened to me.
Don't blame it on me. You should have surrendered instead of challenging me. All I wanted was your gear.
You were the one that attacked me blindly. What else was I supposed to do?
Come on, couldn't you tell that I was taking it easy on you?
Don't lie! You were serious!
What? You want proof? Then let's have it out. Right here, right now. We can settle this once and for all.
Didn't you want a temporary truce? Once we're out of here, I'll fight you all you want.
You're getting on my nerves. I'll get you when we get out of here.
Whatever you say. Hey, look over there. Isn't that a gear?
What a stroke of luck. That's an information gear. It might give us a better idea of our situation.
Of the excavation site number 8. Gear number 3. Sand sensors have detected an abnormal amount of sand. The barrier wall southeast of the terrace stones has been sealed to prevent sand from entering the excavation site. Until the barrier reopens, please assemble at the shelter located to the east of the barrier wall.
This gear is odd. It's well maintained for a gear just left at such a deserted place.
The two boys travel until they reach the terrace stone mentioned by the informational gear. It's a series of shallow, circular, jaded-colored steps, which end in a wide platform rising against the steep wall.
Hey, there's an opening in the face of the wall. That almost looks like a door.
Whoa, you're right. Who'd have thought someone might live in a place like this? Let's go check it out.
Hey, are you sure it's safe? Hey, wait up!
Look at that. There's a chair over there. This cave is definitely occupied. Hello? Is anyone home? Oh, hey, there's somebody coming.
A very old man in blue and brown robes approaches them. He has long gray hair and a sharp, jutting chin. His face is lined with numerous wrinkles. His downturned mouth and dark eyes seem grave and forbidding. He scrutinizes the two young men beneath thick eyebrows. His living quarters, which the boys can glimpse behind him, are indeed sparsely furnished. A wooden chair stands near a raised stone platform that appears functional as a work area. Several shelves affixed to the far wall containing items that seem to have been dug up from the cave, including rows of skulls that look both beast-like and human.
I thought I could hear the sound of gears. It's been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface?
Yeah, we got trapped in a sinkhole and ended up here.
I see. That's too bad. The gears that you ride are very good, but the legs sound a bit creaky.
What? You can tell what's wrong with a gear by the sound of its footsteps?
It's easy to know what's wrong with gears by the sounds they make. My guess is that one of them needs a new hydromechanic pipe in its joints. It's making a nasty sound. Must be hard to walk it. Oh, by the way, the name's Balthazar, but you can call me Old Man Bell. This way inside. Follow me.
Looks like we've got a real gear fanatic here, huh? What's an old man like you doing in a place like this?
I collect ancient things. I guess you can call me a fossicker. There is much to be found lying around in the stalactite cavern. You can dig up ancient machines, along with human and animal fossils.
A collector, huh? Sounds interesting. The things on these shelves, are they some of the stuff that you found in the cave?
Those are some of the fossils I collect. Feel free to look them over. And the fossils here are arranged from oldest to newest. Do you notice anything in particular about this arrangement?
Are you an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. They just look like a bunch of old bones to me. Faye, what do you think?
Well, first, there are no human bones up to this shelf. Then, from here to the right, something is slightly different, I guess.
Yes. From about 10,000 years ago, human fossils no longer appear.
What are you getting at? Are you saying that there were no humans on the planet before then? What about the theory of evolution taught by the ethos?
You can't trust that. I believe in the old legends and myths.
What do you mean?
The old legends say that humans and God once lived together in a paradise in the sky. God protected humans from death and natural disasters. But one day, the humans ate a forbidden fruit, which gave them incredible wisdom. And God drove mankind from paradise for that sin. Bitter at having driven out of paradise, humans used the wisdom they had gained to make giants, and planned to use them to challenge God. Seeing this, God poured his wrath down on them, and all who defied him were destroyed. But God himself did not escape unharmed. Taking paradise with him, the wounded God buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for eons. And before going to sleep, God used his remaining powers to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet. These people are said to be our ancestors. Well, anyway, I'll stop my rambling now.
Well, anyway, old man, we're wondering whether this cave has an exit.
Yes, there is an exit in the old excavation site which lies beyond the sand barrier. You can see it from the entrance to my cave. Ava built the wall when it was excavating in this area to keep the sand from falling in from above.
All right, let's ram into that wall and break it down.
Hold your horses there, youngin'. No matter how good a gear you have, that wall is much too strong. You'll never manage to break it down. What you need to do is deactivate the sand sensors to prevent the barrier from closing again. They were shut down due to the disturbance from above, and now I'm walled off from the exit as well. Were you boys fighting up there or something?
Well, maybe.
Well, let's make a deal. You boys deactivate the sand sensors, and I'll fix up your gears.
You could do that? Great. Thanks. Sure thing, we'll help out with the switches.
Good. Look for the flashing red lights around the cabin.
Okay, let's do this, Faye. Okay, old man. We got them both. Hey, I see you've opened the barrier. Good work.
Our deal is done. I'll take a look at your gears, and then you'll be ready to go.
All right. But wait, old man. There's one thing I wanted to ask, since you're the expert on gear legends and all that. I heard that hidden in the earth somewhere there's a gear made in ancient times, far superior to all the others. It's called the God Gear. Ever heard of it?
You must be speaking of the Omni gear. the man-made god, created with the wisdom of God, its power equaling that of 1,000 gears. The wave of its hand destroys whole cities. Its battle cries are thunder in the heavens.
So you've heard of it, eh? Sounds like the ancient gears made to war against God in your old tales, doesn't it?
Created to war with God.
Ah, boy, you are too gullible. Those stories are just legends made to inspire man's soul.
But didn't you say...
Anyway, allow me to take a look at your gears.
Hey, wait! He's gone.
What? Are you looking for that legendary Omni gear?
Well, I heard about it. Thought maybe the old man will know something since he's so keen on the old legends. Did you see how he walked away when I asked? Like he's hiding something.
Do you really think a gear like that exists, then?
No clue. All the gears that were excavated so far are only a few hundred years old. And that's nowhere nearly as old as the gear in that legend. But here's the funny thing. Many of these gears are riddled with bullet wounds, like they were buried after a great war.
That makes sense. Aren't gears made for war? Now, what I really don't understand is why they were buried.
No idea. We have no records of that time.
What about before that?
Well, the ethos control all the records from that time period. And if they have older records, they never shared it. All we know about our history is from the little pieces that we find for ourselves.
Oh.
Anyway, Faye, what do you make of the old man? Why would he live alone in this abandoned cave? He's up to something, don't you think?
Nothing worse than digging for ancient gears, is my guess.
Right. And I bet he knows something about the Omnigear that he won't share.
You take those legends much too seriously, Bart.
This can't be.
Hey, what's wrong, old man?
Is that black gear yours, boy?
Well, sort of.
Where did you get it?
I'm just borrowing it.
This is the host for the spirit of the Slayer of God.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I heard you. You said Slayer of God.
Your gears are fixed. You have no more business here. This is a bad time for me. Be on your way.
Hey! Come back here!
Sounds like he locked the door. Let's just go, Faye. I don't think we're wanted here anymore. Anyway, the exit's right ahead. We'll soon say adios to this old cavern.
The two boys leave the cave, embark their gears, and take the path that leads through the sand barrier. The path leads to the several abandoned elevators designed to move large machines utilized by the excavations. After some time, they finally emerge in a more well-lit area, which seems to signal that they are nearing the exit. Then, a noise makes them stop. A heavy gear flies towards them and lands between the gears and the exit. Two large rounded rocket launchers are strapped to its back. It blocks the exit, menacing and silent. Bart tries to communicate with the pilot, but receives no reply.
Hey there. We just need to take that exit, and we'll be out of your way. Hey! What's with you ramming into my gear? I said we're just leaving. Hello?
I think he's looking for a fight, Bart.
Eh? Well then, he's got one.
Watch out for those rockets! I don't think you can dodge them!
I think my shield has been damaged.
Finally! He's down.
Huh. That took care of him. All show and no power. Eh, Faye?
Huh? Watch out! He's up again!
What the?
it! It won't stop! I have to end this! Get out of the way, Bart!
What the... Faye! What the hell did you just do? Hey! Faye! I said, what in blazes was that? It was incredible! Your gear was surrounded by all this dark light, and then BAM! You utterly destroyed that thing!
Huh?
Why didn't you use that technique earlier?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I don't know that technique. I have no idea how I did it.
Whoa. Really? Oh well. I guess that doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. So now that we've got rid of that nuisance, let's get out of here, eh, Faye?
After a short climb up the rocky path, the two boys exit the cave. They emerge into the flat dunes of the desert under bright blue skies. Hazy mountains rise in the horizon.
Wow, I never thought we'd end up here.
Where are we?
You see the Twin Mountains way over there? That's where Bledavik, the royal capital of Ave, is located. There's also the castle, but there's no king there right now. Hey, stop looking so glum, chum. I guess I'll have to get you back to your friends soon, or you'll die from fretting or something. You'll be meeting your friend in no time at all.
In the Xenogears Sound and Drama, Chapter 8, the narrator was Taylor Townsend. Bart was played by Christian Sekanen. Faye was played by Ty Miner. Oldman Ball was played by Wesley Fisher. The script is based on the original script of the video game Xenogears, written by Tetsuya Takahashi, Kaori Tanaka, and Masato Kato. The original script dialogue was compiled by StarCraft Scroll, originally posted on the website Xenogears God in Mind, and utilized with permission from the compiler and website master. Narrative portions and additional dialogue were written by Hadass Rose. The project uses the original Xenogears game music, composed by Yasunori Mitsuda. Some sound effects were extracted from the original game. Other sound effects were free sound clips found on the following sites: soundbible.com, www.freesfx.co.uk. The Xenogears Sound and Drama project is based on the game Xenogears, which was directed by Tetsuya Takahashi and produced by Hiromichi Tanaka. Xenogears is copyrighted to SQUARE-ENIX 1998. All rights reserved. This project is a fan project and is not associated with SQUARE-ENIX or any of its subsidiaries. The Xenogears Sound and Drama project is edited and produced by Hadass Rose, 2018.